Everyone, welcome back. Quick mail day, recapping some things. I got a little bit of raw, a little bit of PSA graded stuff, and then also I'll comment on some stuff I'm having to take out of the house and put in the safe deposit box. As we all know, crazy times right now. Getting right to it. First thing, the first time I've ever gotten a package, same package, 2 separate days. So I ordered some raw Alex Rodriguez cards. And first came this. I'm going to show the other side. It's got a little bit of my address on it, but just a portion of it. And it said received in damaged condition. And it was taped up. It had these 5 cards. And they were in a top loader. And they were totally unscathed. You know, sitting in here in the top loader like said. And I'm like, oh my goodness, because I'd ordered 8 cards. Only paid $1 shipping and handling, and I had a conversation briefly with the seller, like, hey, I'll pay more. In the end, it didn't work out, and he sent them in a plain white envelope. And I just kind of was like, well, we'll see what happens. You know, I paid $1 for each card. And then the other day, the second half of the envelope comes, "We care," courtesy of the U.S. Post Office. And the missing 3, all still here in the top loader. To the credit of the seller, they all are individually sleeved and nicely protected in the top loader. They weren't loose at all, and not packed too tight. You couldn't get them out of there. So overall, the cards are in great shape. They weren't damaged at all, but just kind of a funny story. I thought I'd share that. I really don't like ordering raw cards in the mail for this very reason, because literally 50% of the time they come damaged. I just bought a couple Alonzo Mourning Topps rookies, and they were both creased right down the center because someone put it in a Christmas card and mailed it to me. And you just shake your head. I mean, and I only paid a few dollars for it, so it really isn't worth doing a claim. But I'm just like, man, don't do it to the cards. Here's some nicer PSA grade stuff. Bought all these right here from one seller in a lot. A little bit of Peyton Manning rookie action. My first Leaf Larry Walker. Like that card. You know, really popular, those Expos uniforms. I think that's a sleeper card. I know they printed a lot of that Leaf, but still cool card. And then this SP Griffey. Trying to pick up Griffeys, like I said before in past videos, kind of like I used to do with Jordan before he blew up a couple years ago. Get him here or there. I paid a little bit more for this one because I love the shine on this Perennial All-Stars. Seller had 3 of these. I just picked up 1, so he still got a couple of these for just under 20 bucks. A pop, and when I was, you know, packaging all this stuff together, very minimal shipping. So I really, this card really drew me. This 2000 Topps insert. I got the raw A-Rod in there as well. Manny Machado. You know, it's make or break for Manny. I think ultimately he's going to be a Hall of Fame player when it's said and done. Him, very much like Bryce Harper, they're about ready to reach their prime years of production. So we'll see if they are productive these next couple years, and then I'll be smart for picking this up for 20 bucks. A little, I don't know what you call vintage basketball, but really hot 88 Fleer. Mark Jackson, one of the best assist men to ever play the game. Doesn't get any attention, kind of overshadowed by Patrick Ewing. But the guy, you know, John Stockton, this is his rookie year. He gets all the love, and Mark Jackson gets none. I was able to pick this up for about what it cost to probably grade the card. But a really cool Mark Jackson, a little bit off center, but still a cool card. The quest continues for my 98 Future Hall of Famers class, and so I was able to pick up a really a run of some nice Vince Carter cards right here. Here's the Fleer Brilliance, the blue variation. Probably paid more than I wanted to for these, but I just had to pick them up because I know eventually they're going to explode. Much as we'll talk about some other things are exploding. 98 Stadium Club Vince Carter. I think I paid less than $12 for this. Couldn't turn it down. Just a beautiful card. I have multiples of these already. This is the one that really got me excited the most. You see the reflective shine on this. The Upper Deck Ionics. So this is the Kinetics. So some of you may know Ionics was Upper Deck's version to Topps Chrome. So they wanted a Chromiate style card to compete with Topps Chrome. And this would be kind of the refractor version. The rookies were hard to come by, just the regular Ionics, 1 in every 4 packs. I believe the Kinetics, though, overall were 1 in every 7 packs, being a refractor. So to get the rookie Kinetics, I've got all the key rookies now with Carter, Dirk, and then Paul Pierce. Sorry, made it blank there. All right, I picked a couple other things up independently. A really nice 88 Fleer Edgar Martinez. I'm a Mariners fan. I love Edgar Martinez. This is my first Edgar Martinez graded card. Picked that up for just about 12 bucks. And as I said, kind of with the Machado, I try to pick up a couple Harpers here or there. I think I won this for a little over 12 bucks plus shipping and handling. The Glove, another great point guard who's overlooked because his cards, you know, popped up in that 1990 era where there's 90 rookies. There's so much of that junk wax stuff out there. But I paid around $15 for this Mint 9. I'll take that all day long. Junk wax Jordan, and I say that tongue-in-cheek because all the junk wax Jordans have gone through the roof. I've got a bunch. You can look at some of my past videos where I do a junk wax Jordan video, and like some of the cards that I'm like, yeah, I bought this for 50 bucks, are now like $2,000. It's 87. I don't have his rookie, anything from 86, but I got everything post 86, and let me tell you, it's paying dividends. Not that I'm going to sell it, but I'm enjoying watching the prices skyrocket on those. All right, here's an interesting story on this. I saw a buy it now. I love this 96. I'm a big fan of the 96 class, right? And so I'm focusing on a couple more Allen Iversons. I love this class of 96 set. I've got the Kobe, you know, 2 of the Ray Allens. I got the Steve Nash, a couple others raw, but I did not have the Allen Iverson. So I went to go pick one up. Saw that Probstein has this as a buy it now best offer for $149. I think I offered $120. So there's 2 8s and then 1 9. So I offer it and I get back, you know, counter offer of $140. And I thought, you know what? There's 3 of them. I figured out, you know, what if each the 2 8s are 40, you know, the other one would be about 60. Yeah, that's worth it. So I popped on it and bought it. I also noticed there's quite a few people watching it. So I was like, that's usually the indicator that, hey, this is not a bad price. So I went ahead and snatched it up. And then just the other day, one of these 9s sold for more than I paid for the entire lot. I think it sold for $150. It was the old slab too, so not the lighthouse holder. So really good investment, but Iverson is one of that crop of 96 that's really getting popular. Ray Allen, Steve Nash have gone up very, very steeply in recent day. And Iverson as well. Of course, you know, Kobe Bryant stuff's through the roof as it should be. All right, now this is stuff that's not a mail day, but stuff that I have that I'm going to take to the bank today because it's gone up so much that I just can't keep it in the house. This 71 Maravich has become real popular. One of these sold the other day for over 800 bucks. Another one, same auction, sold for a little over 500. So who knows what the value is as things continue just to blow up in front of our eyes. But anything north of $500, I just don't feel comfortable just having it laying in a cardboard box in my office. All right, here's another classic case of a card that's well over about 150 right now, but they haven't had a lot of these for sale recently, so who knows what it'll go for today if it came on the market. Any day now it could be a $200 card. I should figure it's best just to get it out of the house while I can. Another card that people would scratch their head and say, Adrian Dantley, yeah, I don't even know who that is. Really great player. This is his rookie card from 77. Once again, this is selling probably around a $250 point, so it's time to get it out of the house. This is a card set that's just exploded. And now, I literally bought this card for less than $10 as an afterthought. I think I was bundling it in a Probstein. A lot of the stuff I get in these Probstein auctions where I'm just trying to bundle cards together to save on shipping. So I'll buy a lot of stuff. And I'm a big basketball fan, and you know, I didn't know much about these 81 Topps. I knew it was the last year Topps until 92, and the first year like since the previous where they had the cards all like the trifold. But this is actually a regional set. So Magic has got a regular card in the set that's going for like $800 and $900 in the 8. Crazy money. And this one right here, I don't think they're quite, maybe there's not quite as many of them, but it sells for much less. But several $100s, maybe $300, I'm thinking off the top of my head. And like a card that I bought for less than 10 bucks just a few years ago. It just kind of shows you how basketball has really blown up. I know a lot of you may be getting tired of seeing my basketball cards as I show like a lot of the stuff from the 90s, but I really think that's where the next big thing is at. And Back in the day when I was buying every one of the 86 Fleer except the Jordan because I couldn't afford it, you know, I think I paid $25 for this. Well, this card's worth north of $600 now, and I'm just kind of scratching my head as if to say, you're kidding me, right? But no, that's what these things are selling for. One, I think, just sold the other day for $620, and I'll buy it now. So crazy times, crazy prices. Will they last? Who knows? But I'm going to take these to the bank so they're a little bit more protected than my house. Hey, everyone, let me know what you think of what's going on in the hobby. Like I said, interesting times to say the least. Appreciate your posts, your comments, and I'll talk to you again soon.